Union Raza Podcast. Welcome to the Union Raza Podcast, episode number 15. We have our special guest in the studio today, Mr. Alex Mora from IBEW Local 357. Iram, throwing it over to you.
¿Qué onda, Racita? What's up, Rob? Thank you. Here we are, episode number 15, Union Raza Podcast, with my co-host.
What's up, everybody? It's Alec, winding down from a long day's work. Gonna chill and just shoot the shit and talk.
Yes, sir. As you notice, we're missing one person, which is my brother. He's over at the AFL-CIO's Family and Friends Dinner, I think it is. So shout out to him. And again, we're here with Alex Mora. Saluditos, compadre. ¿Cómo andamos?
Saludos, man. Bien. Gracias. Thank you guys for having me. Appreciate it.
So tell me a little bit about yourself. Well, actually, no. First off, let me talk about me.
Let's talk.
I want to give a shout out to my girl. It's her birthday today. Marielos, happy birthday. Dice que cumplió 27. We'll keep it at that. So anyways. I was in El Salvador. Last week. Shout out to todos los salvadoreños, todos los guatemaltecos, los chapines y toda esa raza. Saluditos. Beautiful, beautiful countries, both of them. I really enjoyed it. Came a little bit under the weather, came back, pero ahí andamos. So that's me. That was my week last week. How was your week last week, Alec?
Just work. We've been working. We've been grinding here at Artkore. And yeah, just getting after it. We've been having a lot of rush jobs that were due Friday. So today was kind of hectic, but we got it done.
Chingón. Alex.
Yes, sir.
Dime algo de ti, compadre. ¿Cómo te llamas? Bueno, ya sabemos cómo te llamas, Alex Mora. ¿De dónde eres originario? Where are you from? Where are your family from? Where are you born? Todo ese pedo.
All right. Originario. I was born in Long Beach, California. My family, on my dad's side, they're from Mexico City. Sorry about that.
Chilango,
Chilangolandia. Yeah. And then
La cartera.
Aguas. And then my mother's side is all Cali.
So, but you were born in California?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And so, tell me a little bit about your youth. What were you into? Were you a troublemaker, good kid,
Lived on the streets pretty much, man.
Órale.
Streets raised me. Not a banger or nothing like that. Just that was the life that we lived. Yeah.
El desmadre en todo ese pedo.
Yeah.
So how did you get into, you're currently working for IBEW, Local 357. How did that come to be?
It's a long story, but I was a high school dropout and got my GED right away because I knew I wasn't going to graduate. I didn't have enough credits, and I was working as a taper with my uncles, and I got good at it, but it just wasn't for me, and started doing other little things here and there, and one of my friends at the time was working for a non-union shop, and I was working for Coca-Cola at the time, and he's like, hey, man, we can get you over and get you going. And so I started out non-union and then finished that program. And I got tired of there, BS, and what happened after that? I signed up for a little HVAC crash course thing, and then same thing, same BS, and one of my classmates from the apprenticeship told me, hey, man, because he joined the union. Right. And he's like, hey, man, go down and talk to, at the time it was Richie Work, the organizer, and the rest is history.
And this was still in California?
No, this here.
Yeah. Okay. So what's the secret recipe for Coke, bro? You just told me where he went from. I was a taper. I worked at Coke, bro. I was like, wait, what? We just skipped a whole story there, bro.
Coca-Cola. Yeah, I actually love that job, man. Well,
at Coke?
Yeah.
¿Qué estabas haciendo ahí en la Coca-Cola?
So, I started off as a surtidor. So I had all the Mexican stores here in town, and I would go stock the shelves for our accounts.
Right there on Stewart. No, the Coke? Is that the Coke?
Yeah, right there on Mojave and Stewart, yeah.
Órale.
And I ended up wanting to do something else. I always, from a kid, I always try to
better yourself.
Better myself.
Claro, sí debe ser.
And so from there, I got put on with the fountain install division, and I loved that job, man. But the pay wasn't there.
Was it a money thing or an advancement thing that you're like, you know what, I'm gonna be stuck here at Coca-Cola and not advancing?
Well, in the install side of it, it was actually more of a money thing.
Okay.
But I loved that job. We were at different places, meeting people. And we had fun.
All right, qué fregón. So then you start doing IBEW 357. That's at the bottom of the tier. What do you do there now? What's your position? Are you just an electrician there? Do you have a position?
No, I don't have any position. So right now I'm unemployed.
Okay.
Right.
Puras fallas. No contigo, claro.
Right. No, but so when I organized in, it took a while to learn the process and how everything works. Man, I'm stuck.
No, don't be stuck and don't be nervous, bro.
I'm nervous, man.
Nah, don't be nervous. Don't pasa nada.
Yeah, this is my first time.
No pasa nada. Okay, so.
But sorry.
Go ahead. You're good.
So what it is when you take a job, you take a call. It's usually for the duration of that job, and once that job's over, lay off, go sign the book, wait till your number comes up on any job that comes up.
Claro. So there's literally a job list. Like, if you're not aware, there's a job list. They have to sign up, and they pretty much go down the road. Now, I remember when my dad was in the union, he'd have to go, I don't know if it was every day or every other day, to make sure his name was on there. It wasn't called. Is it still like that?
No, so you can check online, and usually once your name's on there, as long as it's not on a strike list or anything like that, you don't got to worry about it,
Do you see yourself doing anything else, maybe in the hall, taking a position in the union? Or is that something really not for you?
It's been brought up to me a few times, but I'm not real good at speaking. So I don't, yeah, I guess so. But a lot of my brothers, they know me. They know I do the right thing, and I'm loyal to the union.
Yeah, and one other reason I'm saying is because of that, because a lot of people know you, because you're not only a member of IBEW, you also have a brand. Tell us a little bit about your brand.
So the brand, it's a Boxing is Dead clothing company, and I got that started during COVID.
Really?
And it was kind of thank you. It was kind of it was weird how it happened. We were working at the Google that they were building out here, and there was plans for 4 buildings. And I basically retired my wife. I told her I'd pay her salary, and because we were doing pretty good. And then she quit her job to take care of the house, the kids, us. Really? And then COVID hit. Gracias a Dios, we were essential, right? We kept working, everything was fine, but the plans for those, we were on the second building, the other 2 buildings didn't get built. So
no llores,
yeah, and so that kind of was like the catalyst to come up with something and
something to do,
and that was the birth of it.
So, boxing fan, I assume.
Yep.
It's why boxing is dead.
So, I don't know if you guys know how long that word has been used in
I have heard it in the field of
right. So
aspects of boxing, yes.
For when I was younger, it would get thrown around here and there, but where it really stuck with me was in 2005, where UFC was kind of making their push, and they had all their superstars like BJ Penn, Matt Serra, all those guys, and MMA, and it was real funny how quick people that were fans and everything kind of turned on boxing, and instantly, boxing is dead, and my sport this and my sport that. It became like
divided.
Yeah, and it was really a push against boxing, and so that's kind of where it stuck with me. But back to 2020, I was talking with a fellow brother, and he was telling me, "Hey, man, you got to have different sources of income, this and that." And because I was kind of reaching out, trying to figure out what to do, and that was instantly what I thought. And the reason why I thought that is because I was gonna come at it with a spin, not in a negative light.
Claro.
So when I started doing the trademark research, I wanted to take it away from anybody that would do something negative with it. So the first thing that pops up on when you punch in the trademark search is if anybody searched for it. And sure enough, it was a filing that got denied, but it was the word "boxing is dead" with 2 MMA gloves punching the word.
Okay, so it's like more of a logo that got trademarked?
Well, no, they
denied it.
They denied.
Okay, they got denied.
The person that filed for it was doing it, pretty much in a derogatory way.
Yeah.
So as soon as I seen that, I was like, that's
gonna be it right there.
That's gonna be mine.
Hell yeah.
Because we're taking it away from those types of people.
Ay, cabrón. My bad, people. Hey, Rob, you got any shout outs out there? Any saludos?
Yeah, man, we actually got a few shout outs. I got LAEWA Local 11. Órale, Raza. Saludos desde Los Angeles.
Saluditos, compadre.
Saludos.
And let me see here. I got A-Team Heavy Hitters 105. Saludos, fellas, from A-Team Heavy Hitters 105. I got some more. Give me a second here. Solid Talk Podcast. Keep up the good work. Thumbs up. Thank you. They got the LAEWA Local 11 coming back. IBEW Local 11 here. Union Electricians, Latin American Electrical Workers Alliance.
Hell yeah.
All right. We got a thumbs up from Megadeth 1312. Let me see. A-Team Heavy Hitters. They will send you to classes to teach you communication and how to speak, my brother.
There you go, bro.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Always learning, bro.
Heavy hitting right there.
Yeah, that's what's
And
up.
that's pretty much all I got right here, except for Uncle Vladis on the Facebook. What's
¿Qué
up,
onda,
Uncle
Vladis?
Vladis?
How Vladis?
Yeah. Hey, sorry if I'm coughing around the microphone. I came back a little bit under the weather. I do feel better now. I just got this damn annoying cough.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like he said, it's like you're very known because of the brand more than the union side. So, but that could actually gain you a lot of, I don't want to say respect, but a high position, because it's all voted in. So see, if you got a lot of followers, a lot of people that follow you and respect you, you can definitely do something in the union, carnal, if it's something that interests you,
Possibly.
Bro, our hoodies, they're so warm, I had to take it off.
Dude,
They're so hot, bro.
I had my nipples to start rubbing. So, were you a boxer as a child, or
No. Actually, I was in karate.
like MMA?
Which, I hated it, bro. It's, I don't know, man. It's
You were in karate, like Shotokan or
it
whatever.
was not just basic karate. Man. Just, no, I didn't ever care for it. But it's choreographed and all that shit.
Yeah. I mean, I think any martial arts discipline is good.
100%.
It's good, especially because they show you multiple things, not only how to defend yourself, how to respect, how to do a lot of things. But I was like, well, maybe he was in karate, boxing or something. But I don't know, más que nada just a fan.
Well, a fan, and then obviously we would, between the primos and friends.
Chingazos.
Everybody, the Canelo fights, we
would end up either, when I was single, we would either throw the gloves on in the living room or go in the backyard.
Yeah. We used to do that too. In junior high, bro, we used to like con todos los vecinos.
the body shots.
Dude, all the
Bodies in the locker room. Yep.
Dude, all the vecinos, like todos los borrachos would put the gloves on the little kids and start betting on them and shit, bro. It's like,
bro, we should bring that back, bro. What the hell?
I'll put a 20 on Racielito, bro.
I'll put some money in, bro. What the hell?
Yeah, man. But yeah, no, the love for the sport, and since I was a kid, it's never wavered, even with everything that comes along. That's where my passion is at.
So where do you see boxing now? From you said you're growing up with boxing, you've seen it your whole life. Where has it changed? I'm not a boxing fan, so I'm not really too sure. I'm not really into it. But has there been a big change in boxing?
So obviously today, Zuffa Boxing, Dana White's led boxing promotion, they got their debut today, and that's a huge shift.
Okay.
From because they're structured because of the UFC, how they do things, and boxing before, I mean, you have your promoters, but it's not really structured like that.
No.
So I think that's the biggest thing right now. We'll see what happens, because when something new and possibly better, you never know, comes around, it might push people out, might bring people together, who knows?
I think it's like everything. I remember, I grew up with, watching Julio Cesar Chavez, Oscar de la Hoya, which was already another generation, really
Right.
more the generation I grew up as a young adult or an adult, because Chavez era del tiempo mis papás. But even then, you would see my parents or my dad, and be like, oh, como Chavez no hay otro, que Oscar le hacen la and now I'm like, oh, como de la Hoya no hay otro, and it's the same shit. It's like the whole music thing. This isn't music.
Yeah.
What I grew up with is music.
Right,
The same
right.
thing in boxing and in sports. I ask you, who's the GOAT in basketball?
Right now, it's the one that's broken the most records, and I'd say LeBron.
LeBron. To me, the
Yeah.
GOAT, Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
You know what I mean? Again,
Yeah.
it's just that.
That's
It's
Kobe
that-
for me over here.
I'm
Yeah,
a
that's
Laker-
Kobe for
I'm a
you.
Laker fan, bro.
yeah.
But I gotta say, Jordan.
You
Jordan's
look at the
the
ego.
GOAT.
It's a generational thing. It's a generational thing. And I think the thing is the same thing with boxing. I do think, like, let me give you an example. Jake Paul. Jake Paul, everybody hates him. I don't like him. I think he's fake. But is he good for boxing? He really is, bro.
Yeah, so here's the thing about it, man. At first, same thing. I thought it was. He's a clown show still,
Yeah,
But I respect what he's doing because if every time he does an event, he puts on a really solid
Show.
show like his undercards with the women's boxing. All of it it's a solid show.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, you got the clown show at the end, but what he's the movement that he's trying to do it's actually promoting and helping the sport.
That's what I'm saying. I don't like him. I don't think he's a real boxer. Does he have somewhat talent? I mean, a little bit. To be up there, he's got to have something. He's got a few years under his belt. Should he fight Canelo? No, he's going to get murdered.
Nah.
But he
just got murdered right now.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He got like his
his
face
jaw-
broken.
his jaw got-
And again, let's look at the Diego. He fights a real fighter. And dude, Joshua,
Yeah.
he could have knocked him out the first round.
I think it was like a contract because if you wanted to, again, first round.
Yeah.
But then it goes back to the show. They're putting on a show for the people. If he gets knocked out, it's like, okay, like we got to make it last.
And again, his undercards from that fight, great fights, all of them. In that one, it's like, okay, dude, knock him out. Hurry up. You know? And again, do I like him? No. Is he good for the sport? Yes.
Right.
And that's just, and I think there is still a future for boxing. Like I said, boxing is not really dead. They make a lot more money than UFC fighters. Even,
Prize fighting, yeah.
oh yeah. UFC tends to have a lot more of an audience right now, but they also put fights, every 2 weeks, every week they have a
Right.
big fight, so.
Yeah.
I think, go ahead.
Oh no.
I think boxing is it needs to evolve. That's what I think.
It does. What's crazy is for years a lot of us have been saying, "Oh, boxing this it needs to get structured. It needs to change." Blah blah blah. Now you have somebody like Zuffa, Dana White, doing something, and all of a sudden it's like, no, this ain't it. Well,
They're the ones trying to evolve
They're
it.
trying to evolve it. Yeah, it's a lot of old school guys.
yeah. So, but not that I'm promoting him. I'm just
He is. That's right.
You know.
Shout out to Dana. What's up, brother? I know you ain't watching us, but anyways, que pedo, compa.
Yeah, but boxing definitely is on the rebound. It's been doing real good these last few years, and I mean, that's why I trademarked
Says who?
Says who?
Says
Boxing
who?
is dead. Says who?
Well, yes, another thing that I thought was a great idea was putting it on streaming services. Instead of actually buying, pay-per-views, putting it live on Netflix. I think that's great because that opens up to a lot of people like yourself that are not fans. They're like, oh shit, I'm not gonna pay $100 for a pay-per-view, but if it's there, I'll check it out. you know?
Yeah, that's been, I think, a stall for a lot of people. Like, man, $100.
Yeah.
Damn. And then UFC, stat card, whatever. So a lot of people were like, I'm gonna spend my money right here.
Yeah,
Versus-
$60, $80,
Yeah, versus a marquee fight and maybe 2-3 good undercards. So you gotta give value.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Mr. Rob, you have any questions for Compa Alex here?
You know what? I got a couple comments and then I got some live shout outs. Let me
Hell
do
yeah,
the live
let's do it.
shout outs to the people watching on Facebook. Eric Daniel Torres, what's up? Union Raza, local carpenters, local 1977 journeyman.
What's
Eric
up?
Daniel Torres, wishing you all the best. What's up, man? And then we got Giles on the Instagram that says, "Thank you guys for reposting our school's protest at Rancho."
Hell
so
yeah.
okay,
Oh, damn.
you know, I had a comment. So we're talking about boxing and the way it evolved, right? So I grew up watching Don King promotions. Then it became Golden Boy promotions. Then there was Floyd Mayweather promotions. And now that after Floyd Mayweather, all that money made show, you kind of expect something like Jake Paul Carnival to come into town. Because the boxing got up to that point where it was all about the trash talk, all about the highlights, all about just to get you to watch. Then you watch Floyd Mayweather fight, and the whole time the dude's just guarding.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. So, like, it became that where you got to just try to sell the tickets, and then hopefully the fight's going to be good. But it seems that people are kind of tired of that. There's a shift now.
Yeah, you know. So I think, well, like regarding Mayweather, I think a lot of people kind of never really followed him from the beginning. He's a beast, bro.
Pretty Boy Floyd was bad.
Yeah. And that's the thing. A lot of people, you know, I didn't like Floyd.
Right.
I didn't like Floyd because of his style of fighting. Was he the best defense fighter out there? Yes. One of the best counterpunchers? Yes. But that's what he waited for. He was never an attacker. He was a counterpuncher. He was a runner. He'd hit you once and run around the ring a couple times, but he just got that point, you know? And he's a boring fighter. But he can never be hit, you know.
Well, you know, so this is what I love about talking boxing. You know,
Ahorita nos quitamos los
I kind of disagree with that. A lot of people would think he's running, but yeah, he was. I mean, it looked like he was running, but a lot of it wasn't. Just
that you couldn't touch him.
You couldn't touch him.
Yeah,
you just
quick.
couldn't. You just could not touch him.
But he was not a fun fight. Like,
but closer, like once he became I think what it is he figured the game out. You know, he put in his work. He's like, all right, this is what I'm gonna do. This is how I'm gonna get this money.
Even changed his name to Money Mayweather.
You know,
there you go.
That's what it is. But unfortunately, like if you're a paying customer, because at the end of the day, you know, they're a product, and we either choose to pay for it or not. It's like, do you want to watch that?
No, exactamente. Y uno de los problemas también ahorita con el box, por ejemplo, Canelo. A lot of people are like, oh, Canelo's picking his fights. He can. Yeah. The guy doesn't need to fight.
They want to fight him, yeah.
Well, see, again,
Again,
that's why I disagree. If you're the champion, you know, fight the best.
But in a way, he does. I mean, let's be honest. He's fought nothing but champions.
And when you really break it down, I'm not gonna.
The only one that
Hopefully he's not watching. Right?
No, but one of the only ones that they're like, oh, Benavides, he's dodging Benavides. That's literally the only one that I see. Everybody else, peleaba contra versus, ¿cómo se llamaba el pinche ruso?
Kovalev,
Bovo.
No, not
Bivol.
Yeah.
Bivol. Well, for example, they're like, oh, that guy's a nobody. Dude, that guy was a beast.
Oh, yeah.
But people are saying he was a nobody because he was not that known in the States. Was he a champion? Yes. Was he a beast? Yes. Did he beat him? Yes. But no, they're like, oh, he's dodging this guy, dodging this guy. Oh, he's dodging fucking Triple G. Finally fights Triple G. Oh, he got him when he's old. It's like, bro, you guys are never going to be happy.
That's where structure comes in. Because if you have a promotion, like, all right, this is who you're fighting, and while they're young, while they're in their primes, or your belt's gone, versus you dictate the terms, and you say, oh well, nah, he like what he did with Benavides. Oh no, I don't want to fight him because I don't like the way he talks. Like,
yeah,
you know.
Pero si te fijas, this has happened ever since, like, forever. Look at Chavez. Chavez is an example. Oh, he fights nobodies. Every time. Dude, that guy got...
That I disagree with.
But that's what people would say that.
Right,
it's like,
right.
No, bro. And it's like, oh, puro taxista pelea.
No,
you know, the guy's got, I think, the record of the most defenses for his championship, bro. And it's like... Again, it's same shit. Mayweather's like, hey, fight Pacquiao.
Age them out, too.
Age them out.
Out.
I honestly think a prime Pacquiao versus...
Oh, man.
It would have been a great fight. I don't know who would have won.
That one would have been tough.
But it would have been a great fight.
Yeah, that one would have been tough.
Y ese es el problema del boxeo que yo veo. ¿Cómo friega esta
Yeah.
señorita? Saludos, Maggie. Go ahead.
Oh, no. Go ahead, man.
So tell me a little bit more about the brand. What do you guys offer? You guys offer? I see you're wearing a shirt that says "Rivals Meet in the Ring."
That's a sick
Boxing
shirt,
is
bro.
dead.
That
I-
comic
Yeah, where did the
book
designs
style.
come from?
So I design everything. I sketch everything, and then if something like this, I'll shoot up to an artist to refine and get it like this, and then I'll get it printed.
Okay, chingon.
But-
Artkore doesn't print them, by the way, but it's all good, bro. It's all good. I'm just messing
Nah,
with
that's a
you.
sick
No,
print. That's
that
a
is
really
great.
good quality
Really
print.
good
It
print.
really
Right,
is.
right. So this is DTG. Obviously, you guys know about that. I would prefer every single one of my shirts to be like that, but the whole purpose of the brand was to create and use high quality shirts. Like these are Bella Canvas shirts,
Good brand.
a good quality design, and keep it affordable. Because there's a lot of fans out there, including myself, that you would look at a shirt and man, they're like $50, $60.
Oh, for a T-shirt, yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous, man. So that was always the goal, to make it affordable. And by affordable, it doesn't mean that it's cheap.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
And like I said, we're in the business, so, and yeah, some of these shirts are ridiculous, and people pay stupid money for a T-shirt, paying $60, $70, and I'm like, bro, it's not cool. You're taking advantage, especially since we know what the cost of the shirts
Yeah.
are.
Right.
It's like, don't do that.
It's funny because I get lost in let's say I go to the malls with one of my friends and they always see me. I'm just touching clothes because I know what clothes are, and I look at the price like, what the hell, $80 for a T-shirt,
Right.
bro? They're using this method. And I'm like, in my head, I know all the numbers. I'm like, bro, this is crazy.
Yeah. Ever since I started doing this, I'm the same way now. I go somewhere, I'm like, are you
You start
kidding
feeling
me?
it, yeah.
No, si se pasan de verga a veces, te digo. And it is what it is. Everybody has their market. Like, my buddy Hector likes to buy, Supreme and stuff like that because he resells it. Good,
But then again,
good for
it's
him.
for that company. They built that brand and they're established and they can
Exactly.
dictate their own
But
prices.
again, I don't see myself paying $100 for a
Right.
hoodie, bro, that says Supreme when I know it's a Gildan hoodie. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. He buys them, he resells them, cool. But there's people that just a pair of socks, bro, Supremes, and they'll be like $120. I'm like, bro,
Socks.
it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Pero cada quien tiene su pendejo. That's
Right.
how I see
no,
it. You know?
If somebody's willing to buy it, then
Yeah,
you know.
exactly. And more power to them because these guys are billionaires because they're selling their shit that expensive. So how can we find you on social medias, website, all that fun stuff for the website?
So the website is boxingisdead.com. Social media right now, I just have the Instagram. I'm not really active on it.
You need to be more active.
Gotta get active, bro.
Everybody tells me that, and I'm working on it. I'm hopefully this year I get my act together. But just because I'm not active on it doesn't mean that I'm not putting
don't
in the
care
work.
about it, yeah.
That a lot of where we're at now is because of the work that I've put into this, the passion that I have for this. Just I don't want to be the face of the brand. My purpose was always to make the brand speak for itself.
Claro que sí, which is perfectly fine. My suggestion is grab one of your oldest kids and tell them to run your social media. I'm serious.
Yeah.
They're all very active in it. I guarantee you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
So just be like, I'm gonna give you $25 a week. Just running my social media. Arriba tu tabuladito and social media is super, super important, bro.
Yeah, no, 100%.
And like I said, and get yourself out there. I remember we met you at the SNBTU's boxing event.
Yeah.
That was the time we met you, and stuff like that. Get your name out there. Be out
Yeah.
there. Sponsor.
Yeah, it's it's been 5 years. 3 years was kind of developing it, and the last 2 years have been a blessing. It started getting noticed. Obviously, the Battle of the Trades, that was our first show, and another one that I was nervous for, man. But shout out to Donald Heath and Vince. I appreciate you guys for having us.
Ahí viene el otro, I think it's coming in May.
Yeah, April 25th.
Yeah.
And actually, before I keep going, I want to shout out Coach Tony Valdez and Marco Hernandez because it was you two guys that made this happen. And thank you, like for real. But to keep going, so off of the Battle of the Trades, that gave me confidence to reach out to Box Fan Expo, which we had been trying to get involved with because I thought it was easy as just going, hey, we'll pay
You
for
wanna
a
be
spot
there. Yeah.
and all right, yeah, come in. No, they have a selective process, and we got turned down a few times, and I was like, man, all right, I'm never gonna get in this. And that's the Super Bowl of boxing expos. And because of the confidence that I got for being at the Battle of the Trades, I literally reached out to their Instagram page and said, I'd like to have a booth this year, please. And I put that. And shout out to Alonzo and your team at Box Fan Expo. They reached out to me and they accepted us.
Hell yeah, dude.
And,
hell yeah.
Yeah, and then same thing. It's salud. It just from there, it just keeps rolling. You know, we're collaborating with a professional skater here in town, Skateboard E. Shout out to Skateboard E. The brand is being used in a series being shot here called Pre-Lessons by a director named John Lavelle. So yeah, it's moving. It's moving, and then I obviously I gotta reach out to Vince and them to get going with this year's Battle of the Trades. And then I just messaged with Alonzo from Box Fan Expo about being in, because they're doing it Cinco de Mayo weekend, and he said we'll talk next week. So
yeah, dude. I mean, I'm sure if you haven't done it, go hit up some of the boxing gyms. You know, sell your merch in there. I mean,
yeah, you know, so that's another thing that I need to kind of get over, because I've always wanted this to be a natural thing where I'm not shoving it down people's throats, and I've kind of felt like I've held the brand back by taking that approach, but at the same time, I feel like people appreciate it more, and so I got to find that middle ground.
Mira, algo que aprendimos nosotros, yeah, we sell their merch, we sell it online, we sell it, but dude, we give it away. We give a lot away. We probably give more away in a year than we actually sell.
Because it's fun to give it away.
No. So I was watching a podcast of you guys a while back, and I remember you guys saying that, because at a time I'm same thing. I give stuff away, and y lo hago de corazón. You know, I don't
always.
I don't care about the money, but yeah.
It's an investment. That's how we see it. It's like, okay, we go to an event and they tell us, oh, well, go set up a table and sell your shirts. No, we're good. We'll just give them away. No, but we'll just give them away. For example, at the boxing event, we sold them, but we donate 100% of the money to the boxing gym. Yeah, that's the only time we sell them when we're events. We sell them online. They come to the office. We'll sell them then as well too, because they're coming just for the product itself. But at events, we don't ever sell it. Okay. And then we always get that phone. Hey, I seen you guys at, it's the Boxing of the Trades, and I want to bring some people in to buy some stuff. And it just builds, builds. You know, especially, like I said, for you, maybe a promoters will see it, a gym will see it, hey, we'll do a collab. Yeah. It's an investment, yes.
100%.
Will it work? Most of the time, honestly, I think so.
Yeah. No, it definitely does work. I like I said, I collab with Skateboard E, and same thing. People all, I mean, just by this collab right here, I got a few sales, and then I have stuff on Amazon too, the boxing wraps, and those move fine. Those are our bright spot. Yeah. But there's a lot of things that I'm gonna be working on this year.
So currently you have two worlds. One is building this brand, Boxing is Dead, and then the other world is working for Union, IBEW. Do those worlds clash sometimes?
In what way?
As in, hey, I worked all day. I worked this 10-hour, 12-hour shift. I was supposed to get this content out, or I was supposed to do this for my brand. That way, do they clash in that way?
Okay. So...
Ahorita no, because he ain't working.
Right. But yeah. So no. So when I get up, when I do, because I've done 14, 15-hour shifts, I get home, I'm like, man, I got to do this paperwork, or I got to file this, or I got to print this, and I just keep grinding. A lot of the stuff, like I said, I got more stuff on the way that I'm working on. It's just, like I said, I don't put a lot out because I want to make sure that it's gonna stand the test of time. Yes. That it's quality images, something that people are gonna. Because right now, with the way things are with the economy, you gotta earn people's hard-earned money.
Yes.
You know? And I would like to create value like that. But to go back to what you're saying, no, it doesn't, man. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Sometimes I'm tired on days, and then you got to deal with people at work, you know, blah blah blah, back and forth, other trades and stuff like that. Then you got to get home, make sure everything's all right, because it's a balancing act, bro. You know, because not only have I started this brand, but a lot of things have branched off because of this. I started doing stickers for the Union Bros at work, you know, and I'm constantly busy with that.
Oh yeah.
It's just, I'm like the guy at the halftime show in basketball games balancing plates and shit. I'm like this, but this is my baby right here, and I'm watching it finally start to walk, you know.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, and I honestly, just the way you talk about it, I feel that that's something that you're gonna end up doing full time. Honestly, that it's gonna get so big that, you know, even though you're union, you're gonna put that aside because it's gonna be your main card. I think, honestly.
Gracias, bro. I appreciate that. Honestly, man, since I started it, I think about it every single day.
Yeah. No.
So, what would be your advice? You started this venture, you said in 2020 when COVID happened. What would be your advice to somebody in the same position that they want to start something and they just don't? What would be your advice to getting across that bridge?
Yeah.
Right. So I didn't know the first process of starting a business. But when I looked it up, it was obviously starting an LLC for some people, right? A lot of research that I did was saying, oh, proof of concept, da-da-da. I did it backwards. I wanted to make sure that this was protected, but not saying that somebody else would follow in this same thing. But what I would recommend is if you have a dream or you have an idea or you want something, you want to try something, do it. Find out what you need to do, the process of it, and do it. Follow through, because at the end of the, like, I'm 42, and you know, ya estoy viejo, and I feel it too, man.
I just turned 35 2 weeks ago. Dude, so I'm there.
Nah, you look good, bro.
Oh no, we ain't fighting that. I know that, bro. Shit. Oh mames, güey, guapo y pitudo el vato, imagínate, no mames.
But yeah, man. Nah, just I would rather look back and say, at least I tried.
Yeah.
Than to look back and said, damn, I should have tried.
And that's the problem when we've had this conversation in private and on the podcast. There has to be failure for there to be success. And not always.
Yeah.
But you always have to take that step. It's the what if. It's never going to work.
Yeah.
You know, what if I did this? Or what if I should have done that? It's like, no, just do it.
Right. Just do it, man. Yeah, when I started, like, everything was going wrong. Yeah. Everything went wrong. I would try something. I bought a Roland BN20. I don't know if you guys seen those those printers. I have that, and that's been my workhorse up until now. And I destroyed so much material, all kinds of things.
Learn.
Yeah, and I'd get to a point where I almost gave up. You know, and you just gotta get that out of your head, man.
So, what got you out of that mentality of, damn, should I even keep doing this?
My family.
Damn.
I did, so when, unless I'm at a job where I don't want to be at, I'll drag up, right? But everything else, I don't believe in quitting. Everything else, I believe in following through with what you got on your plate. You know what? Even if something is going sideways, follow through, finish it off, and then move on to the next thing.
Yeah. No, going back to something you mentioned that just popped in my head. You mentioned about not having too many designs, right? You only have a couple designs or something of the sort. ¿Cuántos diseños tienes diferentes que vendes en el mercado?
So, ahorita I got 2 comics right here. So this is the second one. The first one is like a Rock'em Sock'em style. I got we call it the Morgue one, and that one I actually shot in the garage. That's one of my favorite ones. We got the mug shot, and then we got the different flag. It says who the flags are inset. So some barrios, I think it's like 5 of them. And then I got the fonts, the original fonts. So I'd say like 9 or 10.
Okay. The reason I'm asking, because we have stuff like this. We have, I want to say, about 25 different designs that we sell. But this one is the one that sells 90% of the time.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm guessing you have like an original design. It's probably the one that sells the most.
No, actually.
No?
Actually.
Órale, con permiso. Bien pendejo.
Actually, it's crazy. I remember, so the Battle of the Trades, I went to their first meeting that they had at the gym, and I went to say, hey, I'm going to be one of the sponsors, but I want to sponsor every trade with the wraps. But I brought in shirts so they knew what I was about.
Claro.
This one popped out. Coach Steve, shout out to Coach Steve. He was like, hey, man, how much is that? I was like, in hindsight, I should have just gave it to him. Right. Well, I think I charged him $20, but hey, everybody right away gravitates to it.
Oh, yeah.
I personally like the original design. It's a flat line. It's like a EKG flat line, and then it has Boxing is Dead and then Clothing Company. Real basic.
Just basic and simple. Yeah, it's great because we'll come up with a design. We're like, this badass. Vende. It's like, what the hell? And that's why I asked, because I was like, there's a lot of companies. It's like, como dicen, what is it? Un restaurante que tiene un menú de 5 páginas. It's like they're master none of them. You know what I mean? But then you go to a restaurant that sells tacos and nachos. That's it. And they're always going to be perfect. That's why I'm asking, because we noticed that our original design is the one that really sells the most.
Right. So that's kind of, so I had a conversation with Frank the Man. I don't know if you guys know him, the owns Piloso.
No.
And he put it in perspective to me on products. And so right now, like I said, I have a bunch of designs, and certain ones sell more than the others. And the one things that sell the most for us are the wraps.
The hand wraps?
The hand wraps,
yeah.
consistently. And so part of me wants to keep putting out more designs, which I will, but I'm going to kind of probably tone back on that and focus on the wraps until we can get back to a point to where we're known more, and obviously doing shows and having it displayed for people to see.
You know what else I've seen that works, and it could work for you, especially for example, you're going to be at Battle of the Trades this year.
Yeah, for sure.
A specific design just for that you're going to sell just there or give out or whatever. People are going to buy it because it's going to be,
it's tied into that.
Event. Yeah. So those always, and I'm going to tell Raza to do the same thing for the Union Raza now that we have time. Mm-hmm. It'd be really cool because they'll keep it forever. Oh shit, that was part of
just for this event. Yeah.
Y si haces un chingo de dinero.
Hey man, no, I like I said, man, I appreciate you guys. I accept everything you guys say. I'm not one of those dudes that somebody's telling me something and I'm like nah. Like.
Y si pasa también es normal. I mean, you're only gonna take what you need. Yo te puedo decir todo lo del mundo, pero o sea, a mí no me importa qué está pasando acá. Yo lo que me importó fue esto. Any shout-outs, Rob? Anybody?
I got a couple right here. Coming out on the IG, we got the other half of Union, Raza, Ras El Mago. Saludos, carnales. Hold on, I got some more here. A-Team Heavy Hitters 105 coming back and saying, congratulations and good luck, my brother. And then we got, what does that say? Fit to Kurt at 50. Seafarers International Union here.
Orale.
I haven't heard of that one before.
No, it's a new one. So, well, shout out to you, brother.
And I did have a comment, actually, I wanted to ask about the whole brand. So have you heard of Damon John from Fubu?
Yeah.
One of the sharks?
Yeah.
So he came up, I read one of his books. It's called like The Brand Within. And he came up and his whole Fubu line was popping because he was able to get it like on rappers.
Right.
LL
Cool J and all of them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if you had the chance and you wanted to get your clothing line like on a boxer or a celebrity influencer, who would you want to get your stuff to?
Oh,
Jake Paul.
Nah. You know, it's funny. I was actually told a long time ago, hey, man, you should post during this because Jake Paul, I don't want my stuff associated with it. I'm sorry. But
he ain't bad for boxing.
No,
Let's bring that back up.
He's not. So it's a tough thing for me because the main reason I started this is when you would buy a boxing shirt, you're kind of tied down because a lot of them were that specific boxer.
Yeah. They all have their brands, I mean.
Right. So I that's a real hard question for me to ask, because at the end of the day, you associate yourself with somebody, they say something wrong or you don't agree with, I don't want to put the brand or anybody else in any type of situation like that. What I will say is I would like to maybe reach out to a promotional company when they're doing a show and say, hey, you got room for another vendor or something like that. Now, if it was a boxer, it'd have to be somebody that's a good character, you know, good for the community. Obviously a beast. But those are the attributes that I would look for if I did put it on a boxer.
Yeah, it's funny because, pues ya viste los Vargas brothers, they're wearing the Casa del Desayuno hats.
Right,
I'm
right,
like, that has nothing to do with boxing, but hey, that's smart for them. Los dueños de la Casa del Desayuno, hell, and they're all friends apparently, so that's why. Okay. But I'm like, that's cool, and that's the first thing I would see. I'm like, Casa del Desayuno, I just had breakfast there. You know, and the Vargas brothers are having it on, and so it's pretty cool.
A promotion?
Yeah.
That's the one that they only hire nalgonas.
Oh, yeah. Have you ever been there, bro?
Not yet, but...
Have you been down to la Casa del Desayuno, bro? They all have to have... Puro pinche nalgonas. See, look at them. Yeah, it's like...
It's funny because my uncle came in one day. He's like, I just had Casa del Desayuno. I'm like, oh, cool. How's the food? He's like, bro, they only hire fucking nalgonas. I'm like, bro, I'm asking about the food. What are you talking about?
Bro,
it gets cold.
Yeah, no, for real. That is crazy. We're talking about boxing, but now we're talking about nalgonas. Yeah. Saludos a Casa del Desayuno right there on Charleston.
Nalgonas invited.
Yeah, todas las nalgonas bienvenidas.
You guys are going to get me in trouble, man.
Now, we ain't talking about you. We're talking about the restaurant. Alex has nothing to do with. I know his wife's listening. He's never been there. Just like he's never been to Las Tóxicas or what's that other one on board?
Cariñosas.
Las Cariñosas y Ojos Locos. Never. Yo tampoco. You know,
chicken sandwich is good.
You know, I've never been to Ojos Locos.
Me neither.
Yeah, I've never actually been there. And it's funny, I worked 5 years at Chicas Bonitas. When it first opened, so it's not my vibe, bro. Like, you know, let's go to surf. Dude, I worked there for 5 years con las pinches viejas, pura gordita, but still, I worked there. Very cool. So yeah, so never been to none of those places. I don't like. Never been to the comida china in Tijuana.
Yeah,
all right,
I'm
at a point where, how many gorditas you gotta say no before like, all right, I gotta say what yes once.
No, you know what? I seen a TikTok the other day. It's like the day that I go limp is the day that I'm gonna regret not banging other gorditas when I was younger.
Damn.
Pues ya valió madre. Saludos a la esposa del Alex y a mi vieja. No, mi vieja no ve el podcast, es lo bueno, anyways. Ni la tuya. Discúlpeme, Alex, pero no pasa nada. Este vato es un santo, me está diciendo off the air. Me dice que el amor de su vida es su esposa y que no. Anyways, so
boxing.
I lost train of thought, dude. Tú por las nalgonas.
Tortas in your mind, bro.
Yeah, tortas for desayuno, lunch, and dinner. Anyways, Alex, a little bit. So what's up with the union? I mean, you said right now, how long you been unemployed? Going back to your union.
I got laid off last August.
Oh, so ya casi puta, ya es bastante.
Un rato.
Is it because of what's going on? Do you think a lot of this unemployment that's going on, is it because of this administration? You think it's making it tougher? Do you just think it's construction? Because I don't.
All the way around.
I think it's a little bit of everything, to be honest with you. But I don't concern myself with a lot of that. Yeah. I'm laid off. Either I wait around and drain my savings, or I hit the road.
Do something, next? Make something. Yeah. I don't know, man. Porque yo veo un chingo de construcción en la calle. There's cones everywhere. Marco Hernandez, get the Luna guys to pick up all those fucking cones, bro. Because I know it's Luna, bro. You all ain't lying to me, bro. I know that. Yeah, the cone is Nevada's official flower, bro.
The state flower.
Yeah, for real, it's crazy, bro.
It used to be the crane, and now it's the cone.
Yeah, no, it's the cone, bro. You go down Charleston, cono. I've never seen anybody working, bro.
I believe it.
So pónganse las pilas, Marco. I'm gonna call you right now after work, after the podcast, bro. Get these people going, especially outside my house. Any shout outs, Rob?
I got one that came in right here from Soul_Cal on the IG. Dope background, fist bump, boom. Thank you for that.
Hell yeah.
Brand new Union Raza studio for 26.
Yes, sir. And Alex is actually the second podcast that we have here. Alex is the
new
third
year.
person because we had two people 2 weeks ago.
I don't
So
know.
yeah. So what do you think? Like it?
It's dope, man. I'm definitely into the Villa background, the La Revolución.
He looks like Villas, my tío Pepe.
But no, yeah, you got the brand right there, the logo.
No, yeah, dude, this thing. So
I want to know more about the union life. What you got in early? You kept on changing jobs from Coca-Cola to HVAC to now IBEW. What about IBEW after changing your career and changing focuses that you're like, okay, IBEW, this is it?
So when I was non-union, I learned a lot electrically. I mean, you have to, because if not, you're gone, right? But you're under the constant threat of getting fired for no reason or whatever. They play games. One thing I noticed instantly when I joined the IBEW is the structure, chain of command, the contract, everything, just structure. Obviously, the pay is, man, a beautiful thing. I'm thankful and blessed what they've provided for us. Benefits. You need to take time off. Take it off.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're not worried if you're gonna have a job when you come back, if you're on a project, right? But not only that, the brotherhood. The brotherhood. I'm pretty sure every trade has their own version of it, but you know, we all fight and stuff like that here and there, but we're brothers at the end of the day. We all have each other's back, and we look out for each other, and big network. Not only our local, but we meet guys on the road, and same thing.
it really is, and I hear this a lot from different unions. Where would CWA stay? In reality, you know, there's a couple other print shops. They're affiliated with CWA or another print shop. Pero no es como en la construcción donde, you know, un ejemplo, los carpinteros y Liuna siempre andan del chongo. But when it comes to important shit, ahí están juntos todos, you know.
100.
And that's really cool. That's great, dude. When we went to the event for over at the stadium, the baseball stadium for the studio, seeing all those unions right there back in, you know, and it was so freaking cool.
Yeah.
You know, seeing Brandon and Tommy White, and then it's still
Vince was also there.
Vince, and yeah, and it's super cool. Yeah, siempre andan del chongo on the field because you're not supposed to be doing this job. I'm supposed to be doing it, pero cuando importa,
Right.
ahí están, and that's fucking awesome. You know?
No, it is. It's a beautiful thing to see, man, because, you know, I mean, it's like your second family.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you see a lot of them more than you see your own family. And so if you fight with your normal family, sometimes, you know, nobody's perfect. Mm-hmm. Of course you're going to fight with your second family.
Yeah, claro.
And then, but when, like you said, when it comes time to it, you know.
Estamos todos, sí. Yeah. We have that event for events for SNBTU. They're doing trap shoot on Sunday. Rob, you're going to be there. We're going to be there. We're representing.
Yes, sir.
For example, SNBTU and the Carpenters, the Carpenters is not part of SNBTU, but they're always at their events supporting them in one way or another, you know, which is super, super cool.
Yeah.
They're going to be at the event there. I think they have 2 teams. It's me, Racielito, and my girl, because Alec can't make it. Why can't you make it?
It's because I'm going out tomorrow. It's also my girl's birthday. It's going to be on
estás
Monday.
joven. Just get home drunk, go straight to shooting a shotgun, bro. Oh, shit. Yeah.
Good thing they only let you put one in.
My girl said, "Oh, I'm excited." I was like, "You're gonna be sore as fuck." And then after what?
With the recoil?
Yeah, 12 gauge shotguns, bro. Shush. Anyways, Carnalito, we only have like 5 minutes left. I want to give you a gift, and then I know you have something for us too. So, you know, we'll take those 5 minutes. This is from Artkore and Union Raza to you
Thank you
for being part of the podcast. We do appreciate you.
I'll open it right now.
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
It's like Christmas and
Christmas in January.
Yeah, man.
So you got a couple Union Raza hats. Check them out. What's on the side,
sick.
brother? What's on the side, Carnal?
Oh, man.
Yeah, man, show the camera.
That's dope.
It's what's his?
Union made, bro.
Yep, Boxing is Dead collab with Union Raza. Got the Boxing
Yes,
is Dead
sir.
logo on the
I
side.
might have to hit you guys up for some.
Oh, ya sabes, carnalito.
Yeah, yeah.
And then it's 2 of 2 right there, bro.
Yep, exactly.
2 of 2. The other one's
Okay, all right.
no one else has that except I'll probably make one for myself because it's pretty cool. So I gotta represent. So
Right on. No, man.
a little collab in una camiseta, and I don't know if they give you some stickers.
Hell yeah.
What a beautiful color, bro! Fucking mocha green and shit.
Gotta stand out, bro.
Well, yeah. So I'm signing up for a St. Patrick's Day.
I stopped
5K.
There
There you go, bro.
I'll rock that, man.
Hell yeah. No, hey, again, welcome to the Union Raza podcast family. You're always welcome. We appreciate you.
Thank you guys for
Es
having me,
un
man. For
honor
real.
tenerte aquí. It was a lot of fun. Espero se te hayan quitado los nervios un poquito.
A little bit, yeah. No, yeah.
So we popped his cherry. He's never been in a podcast to really interview. So I told him, don't be nervous, bro. It's like when you lose your virginity.
But, I got something for you guys too.
I
Okay,
appreciate
what we
you.
got? What we got?
No sé, mira, está nervioso, está parado. Este vato, hombre, déjame quito la silla para que no.
I don't know what size is there's two XLs.
I'm a Cuban large and an XL. I'm an XL.
XL?
Yeah, I'll take it. Vamos a ver.
So these are the last of my sweaters.
Here, show it. A ver.
Shit, that's sick, bro.
Says who? Boxing is Dead Clothing Co. with the Nevada flag in the back. That's sick.
La bolsa in the back. Hey, brother, in the front, actually. Hey, Alex, appreciate you, carnalito. This is badass. Ahí está para los de la cámara.
Thank you, brother.
Check it out.
Ooh.
Hell yeah, bro.
Oh, they even got the bags too, huh?
Yeah,
Nice.
this
Good
is
for you,
sick.
man.
This is really cool. Got the logo in the
Yeah.
front. Says who
Trying
right here.
to develop it.
And
This is
again,
really
carnalito, tell us about your social medias and all that fun stuff, where they can find you. If there's even, I don't know if you want to give your number out because we got about 10 people that watch us live. So
Right now it's just the Instagram mainly. It's at Boxing is Dead Clothing. I'm looking to migrate stuff to TikTok, and I have a YouTube page, but there's nothing really on.
still put it on there.
Yeah.
Not yet.
It's Boxing is Dead.
Boxing is dead. No
Boxing is
Facebook.
No, that's another one I got.
I mean, abre
I'm
Facebook.
telling you, bro.
Es para los viejitos.
it's-
And I'm telling you, dude, grab one of your kids. They're always on social media. I'm going to give you this much money, dude. Just a couple times a week, post something.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's definitely in the works this year. With more eyes on it, I don't want people to think it's dead, right? But
Boxing is dead, but not the page.
but yeah, man. I appreciate you guys having me on here. It's interesting, man.
No,
Interesting.
como digo, aquí tienes tu casa. In the future, any events that, you could always share on social media, send them to us. We always share everybody that follows us. We try to share all their content. If you notice, one of the guys said, hey, thanks for sharing the stuff for, a high school. Shout out to De Silva, too. He's a teacher over there. Ruben De Silva is a teacher at Rancho High School. He actually posted something about the kids doing the walkout, how he was proud of his kids for doing it.
Nice.
Because, he's a social studies.
Yeah.
Government, all that stuff. So it's like, this is a social thing. Government and all that stuff against, ICE or whatever it is. So
And it was crazy. I was 15 years old. I went to Bonanza High School out here, and same thing. I remember we walked out doing the marchas.
Yeah.
Same thing, man. It's crazy how nothing has changed, man.
I would walk out, but just a ditch.
Yeah. Nah. Hopefully things get better.
Yeah, I don't want to get too much in politics. We always
Right,
talk
right.
politics. I said we're not doing it this one.
Right.
So that we're leaving it there. Shout out to everybody. Again, it is Friday. It is time to go. We got about 2 minutes. Pero
Yeah.
Rob, anything else
I want to
before
know
we leave?
any last minute shout outs from Alex. Any last minute shout outs to any of your peoples?
For sure. So, obviously,
Your wife.
yeah, my my wife Ruby. Thank you for sticking with me through all my craziness. She's put up with a lot, and she keeps me going. The homie Josue Flores, the Juarez brothers, all my 357 brothers. Shit.
Ya se puso nervioso.
no se llore.
All the 357 summon.
No llore.
También a Destiny over en Las Tóxicas. What's up, girl? I'll see you tonight. No se ponga nervioso, compa.
Coach Tony and Senator Boxing. The homie John Lavelle. Look out for his show, Pre-Lessons, and dropping this June, I believe. He's been a big supporter of me. He's showcasing the brand on his show among other brands, but he's definitely been a big supporter. And Skateboard E, his organization, kickpush.org. I collab with him, and he's doing a lot of good things for the community. He's actually going to be going to the 2028 Olympics.
Oh, hell yeah.
So
wow,
want to support
that's sick.
him. He's always rocking us, supporting us. The Coach Pride and the Prides.
You good?
Bro,
Saludos a todo el mundo.
Yeah, right.
A todo el
Third
mundo
grade
chingón,
teacher,
porque-
second grade.
No, pero hey, and I know, dude, especially since we're in the spot, hey, say hi, then ya va a decir Jorge, hey, güey, no me mandaste saludos a mí, mejor ya estuvo. Anyways, again, hey, don't forget, people, I'll be at Take It Easy tonight. Noche de
Celebrating.
karaoke.
You're celebrating.
Noche de karaoke en el Take It Easy con su servidor, el compa sucio, el compa Iram. Como no, vamos a celebrar el cumpleaños de Marielos. Happy birthday, baby. Como no, saluditos.
Take it easy. Free shots on Iram.
Free shots.
If you show up.
Fuck it. He called it. If
Free
you go,
shots.
if you go Take It Easy tonight and say you've seen this on the podcast, I'll give you a free shot of water. Carnalito, si te gusta la cantada, ahí nos vemos en la noche.
órale.
Ya, de parte de todos nosotros del Union Raza Podcast. Hope everybody has a good weekend. The crew behind you guys, thank you guys in the back. Appreciate you guys. Have a good weekend. Alex, again, un placer, hermano. Ruby, que nos estás viendo en el carro, muchas gracias. Mucho gusto a tu esposa y a tu hijo. Hope you have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Alex,
Everybody take care. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe. Later.
nos vemos. A huevo.